All right, welcome back to another episode. Let's get going, Matt.
All right.
Matt, you just said you were ready, and I see that you're in your inventory right now.
'Cause it gave me more stuff, literally.
Oh my lord!
Rivendell. And I just crashed.
Did you serious?
Yeah.
All right, you might be able to join back in on me. I'm watching a cutscene right now, so don't talk trash. Oh my god, it's Elrond. Why does Elrond look so fat? What?
Ah, Master Elrond. Allow me to present to you Farin of Erebor, a very valiant dwarf.
Indeed. It is an honor to welcome one so brave to my home, and your companions as well.
I am grateful for what you did at
Is
Forlost.
it Chapter 1, Part 7?
If
that we're on?
Agandar's forces had joined in
hold
the
on.
hunt, there is little chance that I and my
No,
charges
it's not.
would have made it
I'm
here
pretty
to
sure it's
safety.
way past that. I'm glad you made it. Dwarves are welcome here.
I'll admit I'm surprised a dwarf can find so warm a welcome in the hall of an elf lord.
Conflicts there have been between our folk in the past, but you are one of the trusty folk of Durin's line. More often than not, your people and mine have been allies and friends.
Fuck, I'm actually worried that my
I'm
shit will
glad to see you
reset.
made it here in one piece.
Hopefully not.
Elrond.
This is players waiting
But
to
I
join.
still have no
I'm in a
idea
cutscene right now.
why your mission was so urgent.
I think it is time
Oh my God,
we
it's
told our
Gandalf.
newfound friends what they have gotten themselves into.
Gandalf, I should have known you would be involved with this somehow.
Indeed. Wherever there is trouble and strife, and the enemy is stirring, there you will find Gandalf the Grey.
Are you going to explain all that has happened, Gandalf? I'm eager to learn why the enemy sent the Nazgul into the Shire.
You have more than earned such an explanation. Tell me, what do you know of Isildur's Bane?
I know nothing of this. What is Isildur's Bane?
Isildur's Bane is the Ring of Power, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron long ago.
Into this ring, Sauron bound the greater part of his power, but it has been lost for many hundreds of years.
Why did Sauron make the ring?
It was part of a grand deception. Sauron taught the elves the art of making rings of power, but secretly he planned to make one master ring through which he could control all the lesser rings and those who wore them.
Learning at the hands of the Dark Lord sounds pretty foolish to me. Why would your folk ever do such a thing?
At that time, Sauron was still able to assume what form he wished. He came to the elves in a fair guise, and played on their greatest desire, to preserve and protect what they loved in Middle-earth.
Eager for knowledge, they learned from him and made many rings. The greatest of these were Narya, Nenya, and Vilya, the three rings of the elves. When Sauron forged the One Ring, the elves were instantly aware of his betrayal.
The Dark Lord made war on the elves and seized the lesser rings. These he gave freely to dwarves and men. Those same men who became the Nazgul. To Sauron's dismay, the dwarves proved less easy to dominate. By force, he took back 3 of these dwarven rings. The rest were consumed by dragons and destroyed.
The elves were very hard-pressed, and Sauron's dominion spread over the greater part of Middle-earth.
What saved the elves from final defeat?
The coming of my ancestors. The Dunedain, led by Elendil the Tall, a lord of Lost Numenor, came to Middle-earth seeking new lands in which to dwell. They were the sworn enemies of Sauron and staunch allies of the Elven King, Gil-galad.
An alliance was formed between elves and men, and together they drove back the armies of Sauron.
In the end, Gil-galad and Elendil threw down Sauron, at the cost of their own lives.
What happened to the ring after Sauron's defeat?
It was claimed by Isildur, Elendil's heir. It was he who cut the ring from the Dark Lord's hand with a hilt shard of his father's sword Narsil, broken in the battle.
I counseled him in vain to cast the ring into the fires of Mount Doom, near at hand, but he would not heed me.
So the ring still exists, and something tells me it has turned up again after all this time.
Quite right. After lying lost and nearly forgotten for centuries, Sauron's ring has once again been found.
Do you mean to say the halfling Aragorn rescued has come into possession of the Dark Lord's ring?
It's a mighty good thing we managed to get it here safely. What will become of it?
There is no safe resting place for the ring, not even here in Imladris. It is a danger to all who come near to it. There is only one course left to us. The ring must be destroyed.
To do so, the ring will need to be cast into the same fires from which it was forged. Those of Mount Doom, in the land of Mordor. The hobbit, Frodo Baggins, has agreed to take it there.
Surely you don't intend to send him there alone?
No, certainly not. A fellowship will be formed. A fellowship of 9. 9 walkers set against Sauron's 9 Black Riders. Among this fellowship will be representatives of all the free peoples of the world. Elves, dwarves, and men. Aragorn and I will both be going.
What about us? Is there nothing we can do to help?
The Nazgul and Agandaur are dire threats. We must learn all we can of their movements before the Fellowship is to depart. Scouts will be sent out in every direction to scour the lands around Rivendell. Your aid in this would be of great service to our cause.
Very well. Where should we start?
Agandaur is our chief concern. Although the Nazgul are powerful foes, their mission here in the north is abundantly clear. We can only guess what Agandaur may be planning, or where he went after he escaped from you.
I suspect he may be planning to move against us here. Sauron's hatred of the elves is very great, and he does not forget the hand we played in his defeat during the War of the Last Alliance.
If it is strength he wants, he may well find it among the Etenmoors.
You know that region better than I. What can you tell me of the Etenmoors?
The Etenmoors are a spur of the Misty Mountains, lying almost directly north of Rivendell. It is a wild region of very rugged terrain, home to many trolls and giants.
I myself was in the Etenmoors but days ago. I saw no sign of Agandaur's presence, but neither did I encounter trolls. That fact alone is troubling. It could be that they are gathering in force, somewhere among the moors.
If that's so, we don't want them taking us by surprise. We'll make our way to the Etenmoors and see what we can find out.
From what I have heard of you, from Aragorn and Elrond's sons,
Damn, the cutscene's
I
still going.
expected no
Yep.
less.
It's a huge info
Still,
dump.
you have had a long road and
Alright.
hard fighting to get this far. Take what time you need to rest and recover
Just in
before you
loads.
set out.
I'll let you know once it's
Etenmoors
done.
are a dangerous place for the unprepared.
The hospitality of my house is yours, for as long as you wish.
Alright, it's done. Oh, I just crashed. Okay,
Great.
let's try to launch the game again.
I really hope I didn't lose my shit, dude.
I hope you lost your stuff. Yeah, it says chapter 3 prologue for me. I made it, by the way. You ready?
Yep.
What level are you?
10.
Okay, good. Why'd you say it like that? You gave me a heart attack.
Fuck, man. I lost my fucking swords. I lost the new shit that I had.
Rip.
Bro. Fuck.
Hey, look. At least you look sexy with your double axes.
That's gonna suck if I lose like all the shit that I have every time.
Well, maybe what we can do is every time you want to log off or we stop recording, you can give the stuff to me and I can hold it for you.
Welcome, dwarf.
Yeah, but like some of the stuff that I keep, but others I lose, so I don't.
Need of anything to
I
help
don't
you
know
in your
which one it
travels?
is.
It's probably
I
just
have
the
many
game
things in
being
my
old, Matt.
keeping that might serve you well.
Fuck me. I actually had a really good shit.
Oh, we can finally get better gear.
I already had good gear.
No, I mean like we can get better gear.
Oh. Bro, I had 2 swords that I got, and they were like really good, like, you know, the background that it has. And then I equipped all my gems onto the swords, and now it's all gone.
Nice.
So.
Oh, this one's pretty good. 3 will. Two will, 10 armor. Yo, these are some pretty good fucking bows. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I have to level up every single time. All my shit's like unleveled.
That's a rip. I'm gonna buy the sword. How do you put gems in these?
You go to your gem, you click on like equipped, and it'll show you what you can and what you can't. Some gems are for different things.
Okay, so 5 extra strength, that's good.
Fuck me, dude. My swords were better than the ones that she sell.
What do you think would be better, 5 stamina or 15 fire damage?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought so too. Wait, does she repair stuff?
Those who venture into
No, she doesn't
I'd
repair
best
stuff.
be on.
Oh, there's another dwarf glowing. Glowing.
Wherein, my lad,
You saw
by
stuff?
my beard, it's good to
I
see
think
you
this is the
again.
guy that you're supposed
When
to give
you
the gems
left
to.
Erebor to stand guard on the Shire, Gimli and I feared we might be seeing the last of you. Now I hear you stood with the Rangers in the battle against the Nazgul at Sarn Ford, and bested an orc chieftain at Fornost. Good work.
I can't take all the credit. I had Andriel, an elf of Rivendell, and the ranger, Erodan, at my back.
Reminds me of the old days when dwarves, elves, and men fought together in the Battle of the Five Armies.
It does my heart good to see you, kinsman. But something dire must have happened to bring you all the way here.
All is well enough at the mountain, don't fear. The enemy's servant makes threats, but we will stand fast. Gimli is hereabouts, and he can give you the details. We came at the bidding of King Dane. With the enemy seeking news of Bilbo, Dane thought we should come to Elrond for counsel. I never imagined what I'd learn when we got here.
I'm literally selling the
May be
gauntlets that I
wise
already
to
had.
say
Now I
no
could buy
more.
back.
Gandalf has told us.
He's running a
I love-
scam
It's no
profiteering
wonder
business.
Sauron's messenger came to us looking for news of
Losing my shit
hobbits.
so fun.
Alas, that we should live in such times. Well, Frodo knows what he must do. If I were younger, I'd go with him. But we must each serve where we are most needed. Even as you must, with such friends as you...
And where's that? Where would you have me go? Back to Erebor?
That's plain as the beard on my face. It's right here, of course. You've uncovered a deadly enemy in this Agandaur. As long as he's free to carry out Sauron's will, he'll gather more orcs, goblins, and trolls to his banner. Rivendell, the Shire, the Brelands, no place will be safe from his wrath. He must be stopped.
And besides, it wouldn't hurt to keep Sauron a little distracted. If we keep him second-guessing his plans for the conquest of the North, it could only help Frodo in the long run.
That's my thoughts upon the matter, too. Be the stinging fly in the ointment, as it were. Only this fly's sting will be deadly. And it's time to be about your...
Goodbye to you, my good friend, kinsman. Oh, Frodo's right here. That's cool.
Thought it was Bilbo.
Hello. You are Farin, aren't you? I was hoping I would get a chance to speak with you.
Aye, and you must be Frodo Baggins. Aragorn and Gandalf have told me all about you, and the burden you bear.
Oh, it is.
Likewise, they have told me all about you. I wanted to thank you and your friends for all you did to keep us safe on our journey to Rivendell.
Ah, you're most welcome, lad. Just happy to have been of service. Especially after we learned how important our task really was.
It seems as if I owe everyone thanks. You, Aragorn, Elrond. Without the help of each of you, I wouldn't be here now.
These are dangerous times. If you venture far into the wild, you're sure to find trouble.
I've learned that only too well. I had hoped the danger would end once I reached Rivendell, but it seems as if it is just beginning. I hope I can find the courage to face the road ahead.
Take heart, Frodo. You'll have some stout folk along with you. Aragorn and Gandalf won't lead you astray.
Yes, I can't think of a better pair to have with me in a pinch than Gandalf and Strider. Without them, I would feel as if I was wandering alone in the dark.
You've got hidden strength in you. Like all your kind, it seems. I think you will do us all proud. Good luck to you.
I thought hobbits were supposed to be taller than dwarves.
No, they're shorter.
Really? Okay. Oh, it's Gimli.
Gimli, son of Glóin! This is a happy meeting. But what brings you to Rivendell? What has passed for good or ill since I left the mountain?
Aye, and it's good to see you again, kinsman. I've heard of your exploits at Sarnford and Fornost. They sing your praises here. After you left to aid in the protection of the Shire, the foul messenger from Mordor returned yet again with more threats. King Dain thought it best to seek advice from Elrond. He chose Glóin to speak for him. When my father set out, I refused to be left behind, as happened with Thorin's quest. You were there at the Battle of the Five Armies, while I was left to cool my heels at the hearthside. Well, not this time. I go with the hobbit Frodo and his chosen 9, even if one of them must be a wood elf.
You have the luck of it to bear the honor.
Well, these guys
of
give a
dwarves
lot of
on that
like
quest.
info dump on
When do you
Aragorn.
leave for the south?
Yeah, that's true.
We'll not be leaving until Elrond's scouts
The
return.
video would be like 3
They've
hours
gone
long
off
if I
in
just
all
spoke to them
directions
all.
in search of the Nazgul,
Well, these
in
guys are
case
actually
any
pretty good to
survive the
speak to,
flooding of the
'cause
river. But they have
they
eyes
give,
out
like,
for other dangers as well.
More than what the
I
movies
volunteered
give.
for such a mission. My friends and I are to search the Ettenmoors for signs of what this Agandaur may be planning.
Good, good. I don't like the sound of him. He reminds me too much of the Black Rider they sent to our
That was
doorstep,
good,
demanding
good knowledge
word
right
of
there, knowledge
Bilbo.
dump.
Well, don't delay, kinsman. The sooner the scouts return, the sooner my party can set out. The road to Mordor is long and grim, but I'll fulfill my oath, though all the orcs of Middle-earth stand in my way. Still, it would be better to have only the south to worry over, and not the north as well.
Fare you well, kinsman. May we both...
Man, I still can't get over how shitty the dwarves sound in this game.
Yeah. I think
That's-
the elves are alright a little bit, I guess, but
Yeah.
everyone else is like...
Gandalf. Elrond's over here as well. Oh, Matt, come over here. This is the fucking broken sword that they show in the movies. That's cool.
I'm talking to Bilbo.
And they show, oh, Aragorn's right here as well. And they show Isildur fighting, Sauron the moment that he cuts his finger off. That's actually cool. This is pretty sick. Oh, the master craftsman's here.
Even in strange surroundings, you can trust a dwarf to find his way to a forge. You are welcome in my smithy, foreign of Erebor.
I've found a few things on my travels that you might be interested in. Take a look.
Ah, these are work of Westernese, the lost land of Numenor. The men who forged these items were skilled indeed. You have the makings of a unique weapon here. Although these components were never part of a single work, I believe you have assembled everything I would need to make it so. The finished weapon would undoubtedly carry some elven qualities.
What do you mean by that?
Only that with a work such as this, the finished product is liable to reflect the nature of the smith who assembles it. If, for example, a dwarven smith were to complete this weapon, it might possess quite different qualities from the weapon I would create.
It seems fitting that a dwarf...
As you wish. I will help you.
Oh, did you get the quest from Bilbo?
No, but if you get it, then we both get it. Oh, Legolas.
You don't look like any elf of Rivendell. I'd wager you are one of the
Arlen, you pregnant or something? Because you look
correct.
fat.
I am Legolas, son of Thranduil, king
my
of the
God.
Woodland Realm. And I believe you are a dwarf of the Lonely Mountain.
That's right. I'm Farron of Erebor. Strange meeting a wood elf here, when I so seldom see them at home.
It is true.
Oh, damn, you look like that
The
Resident
distance
Evil
between
chick.
our two realms is not great. Yet it seems we seldom have dealings with your folk.
More's the pity. I would be glad if our two kingdoms would forge
Aren't we supposed to
stronger
like bring
bonds of
back the
friendship.
herbs to like that
You
camp?
are unusual
I don't
in
know.
that, Farron. But I agree. In these troubled times, that would seem to be the wisest course.
What brought you on such a long and perilous journey?
Unpleasant business. My father sent me to report the escape of Gollum, a creature Aragorn had entrusted to our care.
What can you tell me about this Gollum?
A pathetic creature who long held the Ring of Power. The evil of the ring has left him twisted and tormented. His only thought is to recover what was taken from him.
How did Gollum manage to escape? I understood you wood elves were pretty good at holding prisoners. But this one got away?
Not from a lack of watchfulness, but perhaps
I like how
from
like
too much kindness.
we apparently lived our whole
occasionally allowed
lives in
Gollum
like
to go about the
Middle
wood
Earth,
under
but then
close
we
guard.
ask all these questions
But
like we're
on one of these
stupid.
ventures,
Yeah.
the guards were attacked by orcs
What?
from Dol Guldur.
What is
In the
Rivendell?
confusion, Gollum escaped. We followed his
Who's
tracks southward
Gandalf?
for many leagues until it drew near to Dol Guldur. There, it became too dangerous to pursue him any further.
Who is Isildur?
Guldur.
I didn't know about this
The
king.
name of Dragon.
Like what? What?
What do you know of it?
A stronghold of the enemy in the south of Mirkwood. It was once the dwelling of the Dark Lord, until he was driven out in the year of the Dragon's Fall. But it has once again become a place of great evil. All the darkness that besets Mirkwood has its source in Dol Guldur.
Goodbye, wood elf.
Alright, speak to Arwen. Where's Arwen? Oh, there's a quest where we have to return Athelas to... Oh yeah, we do. We need to go back to Sarn Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, show the ancient tomes to Elrond and speak to Arwen.
You talk to like the blacksmith here.
Yeah, you can make a weapon, but it says it's of elven qualities, so I'm gonna wait for a dwarf. 'Cause I'm a dwarf.
I just took the elf one.
Well, I just hope that like it didn't take my crystals and yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you my sword.
Does it? Oh, so I guess it did.
Greetings to you, Farin.
It's fine. You can run
Many
double
times
swords.
in the past have
Wait,
I welcomed
where does
your
the
kin
where
to
do you
my
even see
home.
these crystals?
The bond between our
I don't know.
kindred has at times been shaken, yet it has never been broken.
I'm speaking to
Always
Elrond right now.
before, I have placed my trust in Durin's folk, and never have they betrayed it. You will always be welcome here in Imladris, my friend.
And I just
Yet
bought a
I am
sword.
certain you
Fuck.
did not come here merely to exchange
I
pleasantries.
didn't just spend
That is not the
$2,000.
dwarven way. Do you have questions for me?
I found this scroll.
I found this scroll at Fornost. I think maybe you should take a look at
Can't
it.
even use it.
A wise decision.
I need to be level 11.
This is writ in the black
Because I
speech
reset
of
all my
Mordor,
shit.
a language I will not utter here. It is intended to instruct the read.
Well, maybe we should turn the tables on the enemy by making use of this scroll ourselves.
Have a care, warrior of Erebor. You tread on dangerous ground when you harbor such thoughts. This, like all works of the enemy, is altogether evil. Any who make use of this, even from a desire to do good, will only be corrupted by it. Surely the ring has taught us that much.
Good thing we captured this then. What will you do with it?
I will destroy this scroll at the very least. But wait, here I discover more. Listen to what is written herein. Scribed by the hand of Agandaur, disciple of the great Lord Sauron, for the empowerment of his servant Wulfrun and those others of his faithful who prove worthy. I will speak no more of these blasphemies, but it does say that this scroll is one of 7 such works.
So there are 6 more of these accursed things. Maybe we can find them all.
That would be a great service to our cause. Should you recover them all, bring them to me, and I will ensure they are destroyed.
Why bring them back? I can burn up any I find the moment I get my hands on them.
You will find that works of this sort are not so easily destroyed. There are strong wards placed...
You can count on that.
In the meantime, please accept this in appreciation for bringing...
One more thing. I found this book hidden away in the ruins of Fornost. It looks to be quite old.
Ah, now this is writing of an altogether more wholesome sort. This was not made by any minion of Sauron, but rather by the men of Arthedain, likely before the fall of Fornost.
You could be right, for we found it in a chamber that had been long sealed. Can you make out any of the writing?
Indeed. It seems to be a personal journal. And here is a name inscribed. M-A-L. Why, this appears to be a work of Malbeth, the seer of Arthedain.
Malbeth? Never heard of him.
Many of the Dunedain race are gifted with foresight, but none more than Malbeth. He predicted the final destruction of the kingdom of Arthedain, which befell exactly as he had foretold. I will examine this work carefully. Who knows what other visions are here recorded. It may be that we will find something of value to us in this time of trouble. You did well in bringing this to me. Take this in...
Happy to have been of service. Thanks and goodbye.
So we got 2 choice rewards from Elrond.
I'm gonna talk to Aragorn first. Forced.
4 will, 2 strength, 12 armor. Okay, so what are our quests now?
Oh, it's the sword.
Yes. And behind it is Isildur using the broken sword to cut Sauron's finger off. Where's Arwen? Is Arwen here? Bro, Arwen's packing some heat,
Well
dude.
met, Farin. It is good of you to visit me again. My thoughts stray often to Estelle and my brothers, but also to you and your companions. I continue to brew Miraval, but I am concerned about our dwindling stocks. We still have need of those ingredients I spoke of before.
Not that I mind helping, but is this Miravor worth all the effort?
You will be able to judge for yourself if you can bring me the ingredients. One sip restores strength, uplifts the spirit, and brings hope to the weary heart. I wish you luck in your search.
By your leave, lady.
I just spoke to Arwen. Oh, I have to speak about the poem, okay.
Well met, Far. I continue to...
Bilbo asked for help with a poem. I'm fond enough of the dwarvish sort of poetry, but this elvish verse is beyond me. He asked for your help, saying the subject is a matter very close to your heart.
Then it must be about Estelle. He is fond of writing verses in honor of his good friend, and therefore often comes to me for advice. You may leave it with me, Farin. I will give it some thought and answer.
Thank you, that's a relief. It's not for a dwarf to be writing lines about the kings of men. And anyway, I have little time to spare for poetry. By your leave...
Okay, so we've done everything here. All we need to do is go to Farn Sword.
You did the poem thing?
Yeah, I just did it.
Well, I never got the...
So how do we leave out of here?
We need to go to the other place and get the, what was it? The herb.
Yeah, we already have it. We just need to return it.
Yeah.
How do we leave?
I think it's over here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Herbs. Herbs for the poor.
Oh, you can customize your appearance here.
Wait, he's Numenorian? What the fuck? How'd you go down, you dumbass? Aren't you supposed to be like 9 feet tall? Fuck. Oh, another choice reward.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, I don't know why you're trying to make fun of me, dude. Dude, this axe is trash.
Yeah.
Why am I getting only one-handed weapons? Like, what the fuck?
Well, just keep the axe, this shit.
I don't want him.
It's like a doo-doo.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Let's go. So, where do we need to go next? We went to Rivendell. Oh, Etten Moors.
where the trolls got frozen into stone.
This is rough country, no mistake. But so far, we've seen no sign of trouble.
But the moors stretch on for many leagues. It would be easy to miss something in these rugged crags and valleys.
Let us continue the search.
Alright, dude, I'm taking it.
More than one ring has been lost in these wild lands.
Oh my god, this guy hurts.
These archers take a lot of, like, arrows, holy shit.
Servants of the enemy, beware!
Oh my god. Oh, big guy. Oh my god.
No enemy
Yes,
missiles
anything?
can pierce their shields.
I gotta heal real quick or level up.
Oh, right. Oh, you're level 12 then?
Yeah.
Whoa! I didn't know I could jump like that. Oh shit.
Where are you?
Fighting. Like your bow.
I don't really like using the crossbow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like you're. Yeah.
God, I ate too much McDonald's, dude. My stomach is so full.
Why you eat so much, dude?
And McDonald's is delicious.
So much calories.
Yeah. So what? I need my extra layers so I can protect myself from the cold. After how bad the frickin' winter was this year, I need to eat more and hibernate.
How many potions? Potion.
Oh, we gotta go this way.
You.
I just realized the background's just a 2D image. Look at the mountains.
Yeah.
You can zoom in and see that it's a 2D image.
I mean, I can see it from here, but yeah.
Okay, that missile didn't stop that dude. Look at what's going on.
Oh my god. The head on his head. There's a skull on his head.
I love with the orcs that you cut off their leg, they insta die. But as with the undead, they like there's still a chance they can get up. Okay.
Ouch, that was a lot.
I like this elven sword, dude. It's pretty good.
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
You're like locking on the enemies and I can't.
I'm just making sure I press my WSD keys.
Oh, this fucker.
Oh my god, they're just teleporting in here.
Disappeared. Switching out. Oh.
Needs more time.
Beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass.
Beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his
Stagger,
ass.
stagger. Stagger this guy. Oh, under his legs.
Oh my god, how much health are you gonna take? There we go. Oh no.
Oh, another one. Cool.
Oh no. Oh, thank God.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Damn. Finisher.
Damn.
That's my boy.
Greetings,
right
my friends. I could scarce believe what I saw from above.
Why is he always so happy?
But elf, dwarf, and man battling
I wish
the
I could
enemy
have him as a
together.
pet.
Such things are not often seen.
Bigger
I
than
knew
your
it
house.
Had to be you.
Yeah.
Balaram, it is a strange coincidence that we should meet again so soon. I did not think to find you here in the Ettenmoors.
Nor did I. It does seem a strange coincidence.
Oh, you know how like the arachnids have been coming to my house?
Okay, tell me after this, okay?
Okay.
What
Fine.
brings you here to the Ettenmoors?
Well,
I serve as a scout for my people. We are at war with the stone giant Bargrasar, who has attacked us without cause.
I swear you've been using the same armor.
I've heard of them, but I rather hope the stories were just that. Stories.
No, the stone giants certainly do exist, but they are seldom seen beyond the highest mountain vales. I was never told they were hostile to our kind, however.
They seldom are. Eagles and the stone giants have shared the mountain heights without conflict for many generations. But this giant, Bargrasar, is different. Without provocation, he ambushed some of our people, taking them unaware and striking them down with hurled boulders. Many of our areas he also destroyed, along with the defenseless fledglings who nested there. Gwaihir summoned his strength to punish the giant, but he fled before us. We believe he has come here to the Ettenmoors, where he is gathering an army of orcs and trolls. Bargrasar is a threat to all. The sooner he is destroyed, the safer we shall be.
An enemy of yours is an enemy of ours.
I like how
We'll
the
join
best
with
voice
you
actor
to
right
hunt
here
for this
is like
giant.
the eagle.
Your aid would be
Yeah,
most
the
welcome.
the
Together
board,
we
the
may
bird.
be able to best him. Every
boar.
hour he lives, his following grows greater. Let us press on.
All right, let's call it here. See ya.